Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And yes, if you did see the thumbnail or the title of this video, it is actually true. You could get up to 4.5k gems per day, or maybe even up to 5.1k gems per day as a free to play. But it does take a lot of grinding, but it's actually worth it. And before I get into how you can get that, I want to show you the KVK that we registered into. It is the Storm of Stratagems, and we have registered for it, and I think we enter Lost Kingdom on the 21st of January. So pre-KVK starts on the 15th and it's gonna be fun, guys. And I did actually ask my Elan chat if we're gonna hit probably 10 billion power, because we are at 9.1 billion power as of now. So if we can hit 10 billion power, that's gonna be great, because that means we can kill more troops and we will actually be fighting more as well. So for the gems, the way to obtain those gems is pretty easy. It's in front of your eyes, but you never seem to see it. And I personally didn't see it as well. So I'll show you how much gems I made from this particular, I guess you could say, way, because it's quite great. I made 6,890 gems in 3 days. Actually, not even three, 2.5 days. So this much gems is pretty decent, because let's say even if I made it in 3 days, it's 2,000, maybe 200 or 300 per day, and that's insane amount of gems. So if you can do this, like what I did, you don't need gem supply anymore. So if you're a free to play, you need to do this, because that if you can do this, that means you're getting your gem supply times two, which is crazy amount of gems. And that the way to obtain them is none other than balls. So you can see you get speeds. So 1 hour of speeds, 30 gems guaranteed. That's like guaranteed for every single ball that you do. And then you have material chests that you could get, gold keys that you could get, stars that you could get, many more. I could show you. Look at that material chest. That's like insane. And if I go to my favorite mails here and look at this, we as a kingdom decided to do this ball run. So basically, we created a group chat that includes the people that want to do balls together. And let's just say the balls are open. So in zone 3, we don't have, look, they're already open. So I would go right here, march my march here, and what I'd do is share the LOC in that particular chat and ask people to join me if they wanna, if they're on or they wanna do it together. And if they do wanna join, I'd wait for them. So, and then after this is done, we'd follow a route map that was created by one of the persons that was doing balls every single day, every 8 hours. And that's the best way as well. So we would go through the zones and stuff, and since we do it together, we all are getting gems and we all are getting gold keys, and every single reward we get, like everyone's getting that. So that means we're progressing together. And now I'll show you the stats, like statistics of this. You get minimum of 30 gems and 1 hour speed up. On top of that, they also drop valuable items like AP bottles, gold keys, mats, and etc. There are a total of 56 ball camps. So that means you could get around 1500, actually 1800, I believe. No, 1680 gems per 8 hours. So every 8 hours, if you do these 56 balls, you get roughly 1680 gems. If you're lucky, there will be 63 balls. So that means like when sometimes you have this extra ball spawning on the same type of ball. So there is one more other ball. So there are two balls in the same, I think, bag to keep. So that means you're getting 60 gems instead of 30 gems now. So if you clear them twice a day, you'll receive the following rewards: 3360 gems to 3780 gems and 126 hours of speeds. That's insane amount of hours of speeds, which is equivalent to 3150 gems, and two purple mats, which is equivalent to 1200 gems. So overall, in gem value, you're getting roughly 8k gems total per day. And per month, it's 230k, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Yes, 230k to 240k gems. That's insane amount of gems per month. And here we have the best of the best pairings that were recommended to us, but I don't use them. And I'll show you what I use as well. Here we have Lancelot and Gigi, Dragon Lancer, Julius Caesar, Ethelfred and Mina, CC, Achilles, Belisarius, and Lohar. So these are the marches, and I think these two make sense. These three make sense, but I don't know about these two. For Belly and Lohar, it's for the march speed and the healing. CC and Achilles same march speed and healing. Ethelfred and Mina, I think it's because of the barbarian damage they deal. So they do a lot of damage. And for the marches that I use Belisarius, CY, Mina, and my author, and 5521 Nevsky, and with no gear basically. And no, this guy has gear, this guy doesn't. And with Richard as 4211, I believe, and then Ethelfled and Shajar. This troop has not died for the last 3 days. I've used it for almost 2 zones for the last 3 days, so 6 zones so far, and it has not died. I started off with 205k troops, I believe, and it still has 202k troops. That's insane. So I left it there and I'll leave it there as well. So maybe tomorrow morning I'll again probably go up here and start off and then come back here and then do this zone as well. So it's going to be fun. It's actually really worth it to do so. And these are four of my marches. And the other one that I'm using is, let me check. Yeah, there you go. It is Huo and CC. So 2111, decent amount of damage, but again, it's with the healing because I want them, if I'm doing them solo, maybe no one wants to join, they need to be able to live enough time to clear out that zone. So that's the main goal. And then here again, healing. So 600 healing, that's decent. So I think CC is 5 to 5112. And then this is the mod that I used to use, but it's not that much of healing, so no more. And this one is not in, none, no. So yeah, the rest are out of the city as you can see. So that's insane amount of gems and value that you could get. And the best part is, if you're if you're wanting to grind credits, you can actually do that by doing the balls as well. And you might be wondering, how is that possible? How do you get credits by doing that? The first thing is you get mats. You could just mine them up, gather them up. Even the normal mats would give you some amount of credits. And the second thing is the enhancements. They do drop roughly like two every once, no, one every twice times. So like 1/2 drop rate. So it's decent. And it's like worth, I think, 500 credits, I believe. Yes, it's worth 500 credits. And that's decent amount. And if you do all the balls, you get roughly at least 10 of them per day or even 30 of them per day. So that's actually 15k amount of credits, and that is quite huge. And that's roughly, I believe, all the credits. Like if you grind the credits, you get 40k per day. So this would make it 55k per day. And let's just say you claim all the mats, you get at least 60k per day. And that's insane amount of credits. You could buy one passport every 10 days. So imagine that. And now for the best part, I have to buy resources. You might be wondering, buying resources is not legal. Yes, it is not, but I'm buying from the Oasis Bazaar, so it is actually legal. So let me go to the clams and quickly buy the $9, 9 bucks actually. So done, and now we can buy these. So I'll buy 330 million of each. Oh, sorry, 33, and same goes here, 33 and 33. So that's 3960, I still have roughly 500. So we'll go for the wood and stone because that's important for me. Maybe even wood. We'll increase one. Actually remove that and then that. So I'm going to be buying 360 mil wood, 370 mil wood, 370 million stone. So that's decent amount. That would put me a bit more than what I have. And let's buy it now. Done, guys. So now I have 876 million wood, 1.9 billion wood, 1.4 billion stone, and 562 million gold. And for the overall bag, ooh, I get, wait, I get VIP points as well. Oh yeah, that's nice. I didn't know that actually. I thought you don't get VIP points for that. But 1k VIP, and I actually lost 10k gems today, guys. You might be wondering, how did I lose 10k gems? I lost them because I got kicked out of the alliance when there were gold chests and stuff. So I could have gotten VIP from that. So for the resources, without wasting any time, I have 2 billion food, 2.9 billion wood, 2.0 billion stone, and 690 million gold. And for the speed ups, I have 196 days of universals and 17 days of healing. And I did spend my training. I trained roughly 88k T4 troops, so that's decent amount. And I do have building and research enough for my crystal check. So that's all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.